All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chid from Gila Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new preview. This time is to talk about the Carabao Cup semi-final between Chelsea versus Arsenal. And blimey, what a past 3 or 4 days it's been since the last game that we had. Which, if we're being honest with ourselves as Arsenal fans, we're still not quite over. Still really pissed off and angry about everything from the management to the picking of the squad to the performances of all the players practically that played against Forest. It was a hell of a birthday present to give me, that's for damn sure. It just was not good enough. Has not been good enough for some time. But I agree with what a lot of people are saying. We've just got away with it in other matches, and in this match, we got found out against Forest. I don't know what to say, man. It's no fun being an Arsenal fan at the moment. It really isn't. It's like practically every single day you're just waiting for some sort of bullshit to happen. In fact, it's gotten to the point now where I can't speak for you guys, but for me personally, I'm just waiting for this Alexis Sanchez thing, for example, just to be done. Just so it can be done and we can move the fuck on. You know? Because any other club would have one way or another sorted this shit out by now. But because it's fucking Arsenal, it drags and drags and drags. I just want it to be done. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all these stories. Oh, he's pre-existed this. He's pre-signed this. He's agreed these terms. Just sell this motherfucker and let's move on. That's all I want us to do. Anyway, I decided to actually do something unusual. For me, I never base my previews on the old man's press conferences because, as I always tell you guys, I physically can't hear this motherfucker speak because I have this urge of just grabbing him through the screen and just, what the fuck are you doing? I can't do it. I can't do it. But I thought to myself, you know what? Let me actually take some time and listen to if he had anything to say that was useful. One of the things he addressed was some breaking news that popped off yesterday on Twitter, which was that Iwobi. And I know a lot of people are listening to this expecting to hear what I have to say about Iwobi's bullshit. So Iwobi was out on a night out doing what I guess a 21-year-old does. Went to a party. The only problem about what a 21-year-old does is, as a fan, I would expect him, I don't know, not to party before a fucking football game. Oh my gosh, man. Come on, bro. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I'm the only one left, really, on this Iwobi bandwagon who still believes that deep down somewhere that there's some talent there. I know you are all looking at me like, oh, Chris, you're dreaming, you're this, that, and the other. I still believe it because I see what he does for my national team. So I still believe it. But fuck me, I could not defend his bullshit on Sunday, man. He was probably the worst player on the pitch. It was between him and Holding, that's for damn sure. It was terrible. It was terrible. And, as Ray Parler put it beautifully on Twitter, I have to give it to Ray Parler. I can't even try and steal it. He probably showed better moves on the dance floor than he did out there on the pitch. That's for damn sure. Iwobi, I'm trying, bro. For me, I think Wenger needs to take control of that situation. It's all well and good saying, and this is what he said on his press conference, that he's going to fine him or some shit. Fuck that. For the player, for him, for the club, and in a way for us as fans, get him away from us for 6 months. Let him go and play for a West Ham or someone like that and just develop properly because he needs to get away from us as a fan base. Because a lot of fans have written him off. A lot of fans are baiting for his blood, quite frankly. And the guy is a young boy. And for me, the solution is very clear. Go and send him out on loan. and let him develop, ply his trade. Maybe playing week in, week out under a different manager will really show us what is the fucking problem with Iwobi. Because for Nigeria, he does it. No problem. But for us, he doesn't. You know, and for years, Ramsey had this same problem. You notice, though, with Ramsey, people were a lot more forgiving. With Iwobi, for some reason, they're not. And to me, I think get him away from the club, get him away from the fan base, loan him for 6 months, let him come back in the summer and see what he's about. See if he's really focused on the club. Because at the moment, he seems to be about himself. And Nigerian or not, I don't want that shit at my club. And then he started commenting about, you know, the Ozil situation, just noise you've heard before, the Alexis situation. Oh, well, no one apparently has made an official bid, which with Wenger, who the fuck knows if you're telling the truth or not? This is the same man that said that Ox weren't going nowhere, and 3 days later, this man went to Liverpool. So whether you believe a fucking word this guy says anymore is anyone's guess. I just want resolution to our problems. And unfortunately, the only way that, in my opinion, is going to happen is for this old man to announce that this will be his final season. Just go. Go with some fucking dignity. But anyway, back to the match. Sorry, I'm making this habit of these rants before these previews. But anyway, back to the match itself. The Chelsea match could either be the worst thing to happen to us timing-wise or the best thing to happen to us timing-wise. Because Arsenal do this shit. We go through this horrible period of the season, and then a big game like a Chelsea or a Bayern Munich comes along. And then for some stupid reason, we decide that this will be the game that we play. Ironically enough, it seems like Wenger has sacrificed the FA Cup for the League Cup. Surely it should be the other way around, but okay. You know, I still want to win this cup. I want to win any competition Arsenal are in. I don't give a damn if it's the Emirates Cup. I want Arsenal to win that. So I'm of the belief that if this is the game that he sacrificed the FA Cup for, then play the strong team. And I want to see a strong team. So with that being said, I'm going to do a controversial 1 to 11. I might as well warn you motherfuckers now. But this will be my 1 to 11. In goal, I put Petr Cech in goal. Not that Ospina did particularly anything wrong against Forest, but for me, I put Petr Cech in goal. I'm going with 3 at the back. I know the defence is our problem area. I know we don't seem to have a defender who's capable of defending at the moment, but Arsene Wenger, we are where the fuck we are. So, my 3 centre-backs, controversially, is going to be Callum Chambers, who, yes, I didn't think performed brilliantly against Chelsea. But when you look back on it now, to be honest, he performed better against Chelsea than Holden did against Forest. So I put Callum Chambers there. Mertesacker, I'm sorry, there's no place for you, son. You need to retire ASAP. So hopefully Mustafi apparently is having a late fitness test. Hopefully he makes it. I slot him next to Callum Chambers. So now here's where the problem is. There is no Kashani. There is no Monreal. And I just told you I don't want to put Per Mertesacker there. I'm going to put Rob Holding there. This kid needs to wake the fuck up. Because I don't know what has happened. I don't know where Rob Holding from last season went. And all of a sudden, we've been left with a shell of a kid. Wake the fuck up. He'll be my 3rd centre-back. Left wing back. Kolasinac apparently is still not ready for this game. So Ainsley Maitland-Niles comes in, who I also don't think was great against Forest. But we have no other options, so Ainsley Maitland-Niles plays there. Right wing back. I play Hector. I'm a model. Isn't my hair so beautiful? Bellerin. Stop that. Stop that. If football is your first priority, then show that in this match. Because I ain't going to lie, I ain't happy with you. Personally, in the summer, spoiler alert for anyone who's looking forward to a chopping block, which I've got an announcement about that after this video, that motherfucker is going to feature heavily in my summer chop blocks. I'd get rid of his punk ass, I'll be honest. I'll get rid of him. But for now, he starts in this game for me. In the middle. Now, as much as I've hated Granit Xhaka's form all season long, El Nene showed me why we wanted to sell him at the beginning of the year and why I believe we should sell him in January. I'm sorry, that's some piss poor shit. And to be honest, I don't think Coquelin is better. So we kind of are where we are. Do you know what? No, I won't do that to Xhaka. I'll play Xhaka in this match. I really will. I'll play Xhaka in this match. Next to him, I play Jack because, to be honest, he's been our best player at the moment over the last few weeks. So I play Jack in this match. Now, the front three, you're going to hate me now. Alexis is not starting in my team. Oh, no, I know. Alexis ain't starting in my team. This motherfucker is on the verge of moving to City. Now, regardless of what you think, all the people who are telling me, Alexis will be committed. Alexis will continue to give 100% and ain't done shit since. For me, when he's on the verge of a City move, as has been reported in many, many papers, that, you know, he could complete this deal by the end of the week, then I'm sorry, he doesn't start the match. I'd put him on the bench, but he don't start the match. To me, I think he'll be a waste of a place. Unfortunately, we don't have any options, and Iwobi ain't even getting in my squad, never mind the starting lineup. So I go with Ozil as my number 10. I go with Danny Welbeck. I go with Danny Welbeck next to him. At least he'll work hard and support the main man, Lacazette, who I ain't going to lie, I'm worried about. I was worried about a couple of weeks ago, and I'm worried about now. He needs a goal. He just does. The movement is all well and good. The physicality I noticed he's starting to add to his game is all well and good. But ultimately, motherfucker, we bought you as a finisher, and you're not finishing. We need you now. So, for me, Lacazette up top. I'll be honest, I can't see us winning this game, but I can see us getting a hard-fought draw. And it will be hard-fought. We may need to ride our fucking luck, because Lord knows we can't defend at the moment. But I can see something stupid like a 2-2 draw. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Anyway, guys, you leave your comments down below. What do you think in terms of results that you can see happening today? Leave that in the comments below. I know I'll get a lot of ridicule for the Iwobi and the Alexis stuff. By all means, do it. Leave it in the comments below. Also, crush, destroy, absolutely drop kick, drop elbow, people's elbow the crap out of that like button. You know, I appreciate it every time you guys do that. And today would be no different. And also, thank you for everybody who's recently subscribed. That's what it tells me, that you guys love the live shows. So one of my commitments to you in 2018 is a lot more live shows are coming. So a lot more Lee, a lot more Kenny Ken, a lot more Ola, and even more new special guests. So hit that subscribe button for those, and I will let you guys know on Twitter when those live shows are coming. And the best way of following me on Twitter, see that link in the description below? Click on that shit and hit follow. That would be great. And I appreciate it when you guys do that. I think that's pretty much it from me. Have I forgotten something? No, I'm good. I'll be back tomorrow with a review. I'm going to leave you guys to it. Take care. Peace.